failed the task given to you.
Boss, I had it all planned out. I had no intention of it failing.
And yet you let him slip right through your nimble claws because of your inanity. Give me one good reason why I should drag your metallic rectum outside.
Well, I do have something that's just as good.
What could possibly be just as good as killing your target?
Well, the people that he's going to be working with, boss. He's going to...
And who or what is this worm going to work with?
Well,
Right now, Dark Bonnie.
STAGA. He's going to work with an organization called STAGA.
Perhaps you are useful. After all, you two, get over here. I have a more fitting task for the both of you.
Junior Agent Bonnie, please report to Ready Room 1. I repeat, Junior Agent Bonnie, please report to Ready Room 1.
Excuse me, coming through.
You made it. Good. Please, have a seat. Seeing as though you are a new agent, or in this case, new trainee, we'll have to help you bring up your FOE.
My what?
Right. You're new to the system. FOE stands for Field of Experience.
You mean expertise?
Are you gonna let me explain, or not?
Okay, alright, sorry. Just saying.
So, with that being said, you'll be trained with the skills that every agent in STAGA knows for their missions.
Yes, Puppet. I required your assistance too. Oh, greetings, honey.
Right. So, Puppet, who will be my trainer? And what type of training will I be getting?
Oh, Flipper will be training you.
I am no Miyagi. You must be joking.
You sure are? What? Oh, God.
The only time you will ever see me pull a wax on vow is at a beginning.
Or a Speedo.
That's even worse. And I don't even have an ass.
Permission to be the first to say, I don't want to picture that.
Permission granted. Now then, get him back on track.
Right. So considering my training, I don't think a bunny and a golden bear would be a good idea, seeing he might have a lot on this plane already.
First off, I'm the director of this agency. Fredbear is deputy director. Therefore, he's open to training you. And where are you going?
I have my own things I have to attend to.
Such as?
Any goddamn thing except for this.
Aw, come on. Well, maybe I can give Fredbear a chance.
Just leave the ready room, Fredbear.
Aw, come on, Puppet. It was just one mishap.
Okay. First of all, I didn't even expect that to occur. Second, that was 3 in 1.
Yeah, that's true. However, give it time. It might work. Then again, why not just have 2 trainers?
That would be something to consider.
If need be, we could think it over.
Okay, fine. I agree. But the question I should be asking is, what is your abilities?
Well, I do know some English boxing. I do know how to use a handgun.
In hindsight, probably should have asked you to demonstrate said abilities.
So what should I demonstrate?
Puppet, could we utilize one of the training rooms that we just renovated?
I don't see why not. So, permission granted?
Puppet, since my sense of direction is god-awful, would you be so kind to tell me where it is? Again?
You know, after all this time, I would have thought you would have known where it is by now.
Yeah, I probably should.
Right. It's up the stairs, down the hall past the fencing room, and right next door to the locker room.
Aye, thanks.
Fredbear? He said upstairs, not downstairs.
Pick your target. Try me.
Just testing your reactions.
Okay, Wild Bill. Now you're just showing fuck off. Now let's see how many targets you can hit in 30 seconds. Go. Impressive.
Holy shit! What the hell?
In the field, you cannot afford to be getting cocky like. Sure, you might be good at handle, but be aware of your surroundings. It's key on the field.
Okay, well why don't you teach me about being more perceptive then?
Credit given where credit is due, that is very mature of you to admit. Very well. Demonstrate, Bonnie. I want you to try to attack me from behind, as I'm shooting the targets of the boys on the side of the room.
Whoa!
Now that is one example of perception. Anticipating an opponent attacking from either behind or from all sides.
Foxy. Oh god, you startled me.
It's alright.
Oh, you know, just trying to get back on my feet, so to speak. So what have you been up to since that day?
Well, I got work at a dock. Oh, you know, importing and exporting goods.
Seems appropriate for your proclaimed title.
Indeed it does.
So, out of curiosity, have you heard from Freddy or Chica lately?
Sorry, Bunny, I haven't.
Alright. Well, thanks anyway.
I'm really sorry.
I know, Foxy. At least I know that you're still around. And more news will pop up eventually.
Yeah, me too.
Oi! Fuck's that? Who you been talking to?
Oh, I'm talking to an old friend of mine from a long time ago.
Mr. Swan, Foxy, you need it back at the docks.
Sorry, Bunny, I got to get back to work.
Alright.
Farewell.
Bye.
Ah, you must be the new guy that the director talked about. A pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, so what exactly will you be performing today?
Well, like with all new robotic agents, I'll be running a diagnostic on you in terms of performance and your current status. Well, that should be it. Now then, aside from the tie and being named Bonnie, are you a male or female?
The voice should have given it away, Doc. You got something on...
What? Where?
Did you just...
No, I was just getting a fly on his face. So, can I ask you something, Fredbear?
Ah, man. Come on, buddy. Don't get worked up over that. Relax.
No, Fredbear. It isn't about that. It's about that night.
Oh, that. Well, as far as I knew, I still thought old Vince was the killer. So did Thunder. Spring Money, however, was still skeptical about it. But all of a sudden I figured, shoot, Vince had to been there after the shit went down for us. So I thought if he decides to go Dean Winchester about it, we stop him in his tracks.
Dean Winchester? You mean from that television show Supernatural?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Remember what he said to the cop? Rather Cialis fixes that condition of yours?
Yeah, that scene always gives me a chuckle.
Oh, hey, guys.
Oh god, no.
Whoa. What's wrong?
One of our employees. That's a living ulcer. He is good at what he does, but
It doesn't seem bad to me.
Fredbear.
Hey! How are you, Darren?
Well, I went to the store and got some graphics cards in the R&D department. Oh, I also got you some pins for your sewer at the hardware store.
Really? What kind of bait did you get?
Well, I got you covered.
Fredbear, you want me to handle this, or are you fine?
Yes, I'm so fucking fine. Purple. I'm a daisy purple. I'm just so fucking peachy purple.
Right.
Oh god.
Oh, so you took it out of the drinks and count.
Strange. Report. Someone logged into our mainframe a minute ago but logged out before we got here. Check the logs too. 1977C.
Well, I'm impressed on you. You have improved on your third day of training. Well done.
Thanks. What?
Deputy Director Footbear and Junior Agent Bonnie, can I see you in the Timber Director's office? I need to have a word with you two. Alright. While I'm willing to let things slide as director of this agency, since this is your first time, Bonnie, as junior agent. However, I should have you aware of the report I received from the maintenance officer. 3 days ago at 1200 hours, aside from saying about you being in tip-top shape, he said that after asking a question that you cold-cocked him after informing him about something on his face.
Right, about that. That was an accident?
I see. Then, at 1500 hours, same day, the guards reported Darren being thrown out of the first floor bar and rec room, who now has a concussion. Would you care to explain?
I speak for some here, since I don't want to paint with a broad brush, but Darren tends to, shall we say, irritate people.
While I can somewhat agree to Footbear, but be as it may, we can't go around harming those under our employ that bother us.
I understand, but
That being said, as a longtime friend, Fredbear, I need you to improve your tolerance of other people, especially those with a speech impediment.
alright.
Now then, let's avoid these things from transpiring as much as possible. Dismissed.
Do you want to get that drink, this time with no interruptions?
Sure, I can go for a drink and just pay yourself a 15 McCollum.
Dr. Puppet, there's a call from the Colorado State Penitentiary for you.
Patch it through to my quarters, operator.
Right away, Director.
Hello. To whom am I speaking to?
You've missed it a long time.
Michael? How did you get this number?
Well, Puppet, let's just say my sources.
Right. So, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call, Michael?
Well, you and I haven't spoken for 3 years since my incarceration. Look, Puppet, there's something I could use your help on.
That depends on what kind of help you're asking for, Michael.
I can't discuss it on here. You have to visit during visiting hours. Puppet,
I'll be there in a couple days.
thank you. I have to hang up now, Puppet. By the time the phone is up. Bye.
In another news, a shooting...
I have to say, Fredbear, first few days were an interesting experience. The beginning introduction of training, and the, well, incidences.
Yeah, but at least we finally have some time of tranquility.
Cannot disagree with that, Fredbear. Though, I cannot say the same for the doctor and Darren.
Perhaps. Though despite that, we can remain working with friends.
The only information we have available to us is that during midnight, the back door of the...
So aside from what you underwent here so far, how are you handling working at our agency?
Despite all the dross I got, pretty well.
Information on this incident to become available publicly.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Looking back, if Puckman hadn't stopped over a small flat, I'd probably have been defuncted sooner. Albeit, someone would oppose of me if given the chance. Regardless, what matters now is that I'm here.
I can drink to that.
After the first few decades I've known you, you can drink to anything, really.
Cannot argue with that.